I was like because like our office is like this big box, so like you can see us from all angles. And it's right in the middle of everything, so you can see us no matter where we are. You can fucking see us, right? And a lady was sitting in the waiting area, and she like waves at me, and I look at her and I wave back, and she like waves me to come towards her, and I'm like, all right. And so I leave the cubicle and I go talk to this woman, and I'm just like, hi, can I help you? Like, is there something wrong? And she's just like, I just wanted to say that I really appreciate your dress. I'm like, oh, well, thank you. She's like, it would look so much better if you lost like 80 pounds. I just sort of stared at her. I'm like, I understand that I'm fat, but I'm cute. I think I'm cute, and so does my boyfriend. So she's like, well, you shouldn't be wearing stuff like that if you have a stomach.
I would look at her and be like, hey, so here's the thing. You started this off with a compliment, and now you're just being a dick.
Yeah, I just kind of went, all right, and I just left. I just walked away. And then I told my manager what the lady said, and my manager, like, looked like she was going to murder. And then I had a guy call me fucking stupid because I didn't know how to do something.
Yeah,
and
that's about normal, though.
Like, he was just like, hey, do you know how to do these points? And I'm like, I really don't. It's a new thing. I'm like, I apologize. I'm still learning. Like, and I know that's a new system that we use. I'm like, and I'm not familiar with it. I'm sorry. He's like, are you fucking stupid? And I just went, yeah. like, being called stupid isn't an insult to me because I call myself stupid all the time. It's just like being called fat isn't an insult to me because I call myself fat all the time. It's like if I prepare for the insult when somebody else says it, it's worthless. So he's like, well, can you get me somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing? And I kind of went, does anybody know how to do this? And everybody just looked at me and they just all shook their head. And I went, nobody knows how to do it. I'm like, the only person that does is on lunch. So you can like wait an hour and a half because she takes an hour and a half lunch. And he's like, well, that's fucking dumb. I don't want to fucking wait that long. And I'm like, okay, well then the only thing I can recommend you do is take the paperwork and in an hour and a half you call back.
Right. Okay.
And she can work on it. Like, she can work with you over the phone. He's like, why the fuck would I want to do that? It's so much work. And I'm like, I don't know what to do to help you.
Yeah, it's like you're asking for a thing that at this moment is a technical impossibility. Please stop being stupid.
It's like, dude, all I want to do. And then it's just, and then the coworker that just stared at my tits all day, literally all day. Like, to the point where my manager was like, is he looking at your tits? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, they're there, but like, why? I'm like, I don't know. And then he brought me chocolate.
Because he's a pervert. And also because he wants to hit on you. That chocolate was him flirting with you.
He just like walked over and gave me chocolate, and I took it, and I'm like, oh cool, my boyfriend eats this a lot too.
Yeah,
and
that won't matter.
He looked a little dejected, but then I remembered like this fucker's married.
Yeah, again,
so, like,
it won't matter.
Who the fuck is messaging me?
I had a guy call in who called into one of the companies we answer for that is a medical alert company.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what medical alert companies are like, right? Where it's like,
yeah,
a old person presses a button and is like, I need assistance. I'm not dying, so I don't need 911, but I need people to contact somebody.
Yeah.
And
like, call
calls,
my family.
And he's just like, hey, so I want to talk to this security company. Oh, well, you're calling this company. No, I'm supposed to be calling this security company. Yeah, but you're not. You're calling this company. Okay, well, listen here, sir. I'm calling the number that's on this website, and it's getting you. So I know where I'm calling. Okay, but you need to understand that you're currently calling this company, repeats the company name. But I'm calling from this site's phone number that is listed on the site, so I know that it's you guys, so I'd appreciate if you didn't lie to me, sir. I'm not lying to you. You're calling this company. Well, then why does the phone number lead me to you if it's on this website? I couldn't begin to tell you that. Well, I don't appreciate being jerked around, so you should probably be telling me what I want to know. I just want some information. Well, I wouldn't be able to provide that given we're not that company. Well, I know you're that company because I picked that number off of the website.
I would have just hung up.
And I'm just like, but we're not. So what is it that you're trying to inquire about? And he's just like, okay, well, what about your services? And I'm like, well, these are the type of services that we offer. Well, then what's the point in calling you? In case anybody requires any sort of information to be passed on to one of our on-calls, if a person that has one of our alert bracelets is in need of help, if you're wanting to leave a message for management, if you want me to put something in for sales when the department opens back up, like, I can take all of these informations for you, provide you with rudimentary info about the company. And he's just like, yeah, but, like, if this company's name is on this thing and has the phone number, then why aren't you telling me info about that company? Because we're not that company, sir. I don't know why you have that number. And, like, it just went in circles like that for a little while, right? Before, eventually, he just kept getting upset and getting, like, screamy about it. So it just turned into me going, like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, sir. You're calling this company with this name, not the company that you think you're calling. I quite literally would not be able to answer the questions that you are asking me because we are not that company, so I'm just going to let you go. And then he's, like, screaming at me as I'm hanging up the phone. And then I never got a call back about him, so...
I bet you $10 he, like, dialed a number wrong.
Yeah, I guarantee it was, like, 1 digit off or some shit. I'm gonna get fucking biffed. Yeah, I got biffed. There was no way to get out of that unless I roped out and I wasn't thinking. But yeah, just what a thing. And like we had a bunch of calls from people that were just kind of like crazy people. And I really just I don't know, like I don't know why. Like we had like a call from a person who, and I told you about this one the other day, where the person had called in and was like, I'm bleeding to death.
What?
Remember I, like, messaged you about that? Like,
I vaguely remember, yeah.
I messaged you, like, the other night about it, where the person was like, you have to help me, I'm bleeding to death. And I'm like...
Oh, yeah, the call 911.
Yeah, and so, like, I called out to the on-call, and the on-call was like, why didn't they call 911?
Jesus.
And I was like, they insisted that they just don't have a device that's able to call out to 911 for some reason, which, you know, I don't believe, right? But then the guy was like, all right, I guess, like, we have issues with this person. He just didn't explain what those issues were. So I'm quite curious about that one. But also had a person who just got, like, furious the other night because their phone was canceled.
Maybe pay your bills, fucker.
Every time it happens, I just sit there in wonderment of, like, how are these people this stupid, right? It's always how it goes, where it's just like, I didn't pay my bill for 7 months. Why is my phone no longer functional? And every single time, I just have to be like, didn't pay your bill. It's like, I get that these are pay-as-you-go phones, but you ultimately are still required to pay as you go, as the name implies. So it's a genuine wonder of mine when people are just like, nah, it's fine.
Why is my number now a fucker, you didn't pay?
The answer that I always get from them is, well, the other year, I put a bunch of money on it and then I didn't use it. And it was fine when I went back to it. And it's like, you just answered your own question. You put a bunch of money on it. Like, what are you talking about?
Jesus Christ. I hate people.
I'm probably gonna die as a result of this, aren't I? See, dude. I was gonna say, is he gonna come after me? Because that would be rough. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like, people have just been, like, absurdly angry about things lately. I mean, I lost my shotgun already? I'm just gonna restart. That's not worth it. I'm not gonna go through the rest of those levels without a shotgun if I'm gonna have a fucking shopkeeper on my ass because I pissed him off. But, like, I don't know. I'm partially blaming the United States. Because a lot of the calls we get are from, like, companies that aren't just Canadian. And so it's like, whenever I get these insane people calls, I just want to attribute them to there. I know they're not all United States, but like a good number of the ones I get are people that call. Like I get, we have a company that we handle. It's a garbage company, like a trash removal company. And they do waste management for a lot of cities and stuff. So like professional waste management with like big bins and everything. But they also do small scale waste management where it's like you can arrange for them. Holy shit, I just went right into that lava. You can arrange for them to just kind of pop by your place and like take your trash. Like if you live in the middle of goddamn nowhere or something, right? And so like I always get calls from people where they're pissed about not getting their trash picked up the day of that it was supposed to be, which fair enough, but you're calling at like 4:30 in the morning. Like, who the fuck are you thinking you're going to talk to?
Yeah, it's like, get fucked.
Like, not even in like a mean way of just like, I don't care. It's just genuinely, who are you expecting to talk to who will have info about your account at that time of night? And every single time, the response that I get back is, oh, but it says you're a 24-hour company on your site. It's like, yeah, for emergency pickups for, like, corporate things or for, like, cities calling in. Like, is this a genuine emergency? Well, I think it is. And it's like...
That's not a good answer. That's not a good enough answer.
I'm so sick of that answer. You have no idea how many times I've been told that as an answer, and I'm so tired of that answer. It's a worthless answer to me. But, like, I got this call from this person who's just like, I
want you one day to say that. Just they answer with that, and you just go, that is worthless. That is a worthless answer, and just see the reaction.
I've answered with very similar things to some people, because they'll just go, well, it's an emergency to me, and I'm like, but it's not considered an emergency by the company. Like, because...
I'm really surprised that, like... Because I've listened to some of the calls that you've been on, I'm honestly surprised that you haven't gotten written up or anything.
Oh yeah, I'd never get written up on the stuff that I say.
Like, I know the only thing they said is like, what, you need to be more empathetic or something?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get fucking juggled to shit. Oh my god, I'm so mad! Why did that piss off the man? It wasn't me!
In all reality, you should just tell them, like, speak to my girlfriend, and I could just be like, that won't happen.
No, like, there have been times where they're just like, oh, I hope you get written up for what you're saying to me, and I'm just like, okay.
It won't.
Like, I'll say, like, I'll flag it for you, and they're like, yeah, I bet you will, and I'm just like, literally, I will, like, but okay.
Literally gonna flag it for you, but...
Like, I will. But you don't believe me for some reason.
It's like, now you're just being a douchebag.
Yeah, it's always really funny whenever I get those. Like, again, for the what do you call it? For the trash company. Fuck. I had like so many good runs, and now I'm just not able to do the video game. Like when I was on the trash one, I got a person who called in one time, and they just immediately, hey, so why the fuck is my trash not picked up? And I'm like, great way to answer the phone.
Did you say that?
No, but I just like sighed and just went, excuse me? And they're just like, why was my trash not picked up? And I was like, I don't know. Do you like do you have like an appointment to have it picked up, or is it scheduled? No, you guys are supposed to pick it up every week at this time. Why wasn't it picked up? Is this a frequent issue that you're experiencing? No, it has happened like this Tuesday. And my brain just turns off because I'm just like, they're so mad about like one time the trash people forgetting. It's like,
yeah, like, do you know how many times when I worked at the warehouse that my mom works at, the trash people would sometimes just forget?
Yeah, like, I get it, it's annoying, don't get me wrong, but...
Yeah, but all you do is go, hey, you guys forgot to pick up the trash, and then they usually come by the next day and pick it up.
Yeah, and, like, they'll always turn into, like, this weird screaming thing, right? But they'll go into this huge deluge of information of just, like, yeah, you guys, like, we're contracted with you so that we pick it up on these days, blah, blah, blah. And, like, you know, you guys haven't fucking done it, blah, blah, blah. And they'll, like, just go crazy about it without me being able to get a word in edgewise. So then I'll stop them at some point because I'll get tired of it. Because, unlike a lot of people, I will just, like, I'll listen to them go for a minute. But if they show no indication that they're going to stop to let me get a word in, I will just go, okay, so I'm going to need to get some information if you're wanting to make a complaint or anything. So blank, right? And
Yeah, because sometimes people just need to rant and then they're okay.
every single time I get one of those accounts, like for the trash people where it's a person screaming and like freaking the fuck out, I go, okay, are you calling from Canada or the US? And then they'll go, I'm calling from like Missouri or something like that. I'm like, one, that's not what I asked, but two, like that explains it. Because like every time I get a call from Canada, like the people are pissed but quiet, except for one woman. And the only time I've gotten a call from like a crazy woman on that account for Canada was a person who was like, my kid is sound sensitive autistic, and then screamed at me for like 20 minutes because a garbage truck showed up at like 5 in the morning and woke their kid. And it's like, I'm sorry, but you live in the city. Like, what do you expect me to do?
Yeah. It's like, I understand your frustration, but like, yo.
Yeah, like there's a certain point where you just have to be like, I live in the city. Not much you can do, you know?
Jesus Christ.
Like, I get it. It is a genuinely, exceptionally frustrating situation having a child who is, like, you know, autistic in general, let alone sound sensitive, and being exposed to the noise of a city. But I got nothing for you. That's just a thing that is gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know
that
why.
cat got killed.
A lot of people in the U.S. And like I don't know if it's just like since I've worked in like retail and customer service. When something is wrong with anything, I just don't say anything. Like, if my food's wrong, I'm just like, that sucks, but oh well. Like, I won't like go through the drive-thru and be like, yo, you fucked it up. Give me a new one. Like, the only time I
don't think that's like a... I think that's like a new generation thing. Because like if I go...
It has to be.
If I go through with like what do you call it? Like a drive-through thing and I get the wrong one, I'm not gonna go back, but it's more just out of like apathy. Like, I'm too far away. Who gives a shit? But like, well, I know like, people who will drive back.
Yeah, my parents do. I
understand if I'm losing money. Oh God.
If I'm in a restaurant, like if it's something I won't eat, then the least I'll do is I'll be like, hey, like my food was wrong, just letting you know.
That didn't go as planned. Oh boy.
Like I remember I was at a restaurant and like the soda machine, like the syrup for the soda was out, so it was just carbonated water. But I
don't know why, that's just really funny to me.
But because it was Sprite, so it's like I couldn't tell until I started drinking it, but I felt too bad, so I just kept drinking it. I'm like, I don't, like, they're really busy. I don't want to be like, hey, my soda's wrong, like, it tastes funny, could you give me, I don't want to be that person. So I drank this just carbonated water until it was empty. Like,
I'm gonna be honest, I think they would have actually appreciated if you told them.
I in the long run, I understand that, but then I got my new drink and it was fine. But like, or like, I remember there was a time, the only time I'll be like, hey, there's something wrong with my food if there's like a hair in it. But it depends on the hair.
I've never had a hair.
It depends on the hair. If it's like a hair from your head, I'm like, shit happens. The waitresses are only wearing ponytails. Like, it's probably from the waitress who, it's a head hair. But if it's like, it looks either like a beard hair or a pube hair, because beard and pube hair
they're the same, basically.
I'll be like, no, because I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's a beard or a pube. So then I'll just be like, there's a hair in my food. Or I'll just eat around it.
I mean, officially speaking, they are supposed to wear beard nets.
Yeah, but, and I just, like, I don't know, like, my mom will, like, make a scene.
Oh, but, yeah, like, no, my mom's made a scene about, like, stuff I can't be asked to care about.
I just, like, it's like, or, you know, like, if something is wrong, I'll be like, it was my wrongdoing somehow.
You blame yourself for things, though, a lot.
I do. It's a bad habit. It's a bad personality trait. But, like, I remember, like, I got the wrong item. I ordered a black and blue burger, and they gave me a buffalo burger. And I was just like, hey, I didn't order this, but like, it's fine. Or like, they asked like, how is everything? And I was gonna stay quiet, but my mom just kind of went, her food's wrong. I'm like, fuck.
I mean,
like,
if I get like dramatically wrong order, like I'll be the one to complain.
Yeah, but you don't like. I like all food, so I'll eat it. That's the thing. It's like, if it's like, oh, I'll at least eat this. It's fine. But like, my mom was like, well, her order's wrong, and she's like, the lady was like, oh, like, what did you order? And I'm like, I thought I said black and blue burger, but I might have said buffalo. It's completely fine. I probably said the wrong thing, or it's fine. And she's like, do you want me to change the order? Like, I can go make you another one. I'm like, well, I've already eaten this halfway, so like, no, it's fine. And then I was like, I want like a discount on her food. I'm like, why? I'm eating it. It'd be one thing if I didn't eat it, but the fact that I'm eating the whole thing, like, if it was good.
I don't know. I think in that situation, if you've been given a completely wrong dish, I think it's completely fair to be like, is it possible to like...
It depends, because if you eat it, I don't think you should get a refund. It's one
I don't
thing
think you
if
should get a
don't-
refund, but I think that you should be able to go, hey, could you like just price me down like $1?
Normally, all I say is just like, give me like if they want to like do something like that, I'm like, give me a slice of pie for free.
Yeah, that's fair. There's a place
Like-
in Oshawa that's like apparently supposed to be famous for their pie. I went there once and then I was like, it's okay. Like that's it. That was the end. I was just like, this is okay. And I was like, Mom, why is this place famous for this? And she's like, well, they use a lot of strawberries. I'm like, that doesn't make it better. Like that just means you've given me more fruit.
Good. Yeah.
Stream. It was like, she's like, well, their food's good too. And I'm just like, yeah, but like I don't like the food, so it doesn't apply to me. Like I came here with the knowledge that I could get like French fries and a pie, and like the pie was just okay. Like, also the decor on the inside has not changed since the 1970s. And I don't know how, but it still continues to be literally wall-to-wall packed to this day. Despite looking like it's from the 70s and being just okay. I was watching a streamer guy, right? And he was saying like, yeah, if I want to go to like a fancy restaurant, why would I spend like $200, $300 when I could just go to such and such place? It was the place we go to. But he's in like fucking Texas, man.
I love Pringles.
So it was really weird where it was just like, oh, this dude's talking about this shit down in Texas.
Pringles is a solid restaurant, and it's not that expensive.
I think it's just that like the guys that work there at the one that we go to are just surprisingly good.
That Irish lady, love her. And then that older lady that I said is very pretty, and she was both flattered and concerned. Remember her? Because I think I tell her she's pretty every time I see her. She's the older lady. Sometimes I think she wears.
What you mean, yeah.
Yeah, because I call her. I'm like, you're very pretty, and she always looks like flattered. It's like, oh, it's a young woman. It's
oh my
fine.
gun!
But then it's like, it's a young woman. Why is she saying this?
I lost my gun. Okay, well, since I lost my gun, we're just gonna get the fuck out instead. Mostly in the hope that we can get a gun somewhere down here. Oh, you aren't aggro. You're not the same logic as the shopkeepers. That's interesting. Can I not get down any other way from there? Huh. Okay, taken care of. Taken care of. I hate underwater Chinese hell so much.
That was a sentence.
That's what this place is. Fuck, there's still shopkeepers that are angry. Fuck. Get in. Oh, God. Oh, I knew there'd still be mad shopkeepers, but I was really hoping. Wow, that went right between them, huh? Okay. Get rid of these guys. Okay. We gotta aggro the shopkeep. But we don't want to get thrown! Okay, we got thrown. It's fine. I think he's probably dead more than I will be. Oh, okay, that's more of a problem, though. Please, let me up. Please, let me up! I got eaten by a fish! This was not how the intended path was. Man, what let me get to Neo-Babylon, like, early on, and now I'm just, like, butchering getting back there. Like, I had one, like, really solid run to get there, and now it's just biffing it.
Oh. So I closed my bedroom door and I turned all of the vents on high. Then I cranked the fucking heater to 85. It's gonna get so fucking toasty in here.
It's gonna get very warm, yeah.
I'm pretty excited about it.
I live a life of being disappointed by how warm it is.
Well, you also don't like it being warm.
That's what I mean, exactly.
Yeah. I like it being toasty.
It is too warm inside my office at almost all times, and then summer comes and it's too cold and it attracts bugs. It's like the only way to compensate is to like run my machines at like the highest possible heat levels. Like just make my PC just go crazy. Oh my god, please stop summoning things when I need to get the things.
I thought you were gonna say stop singing, and I was like,
No, I don't care. God, I hate that. Okay, we're gonna take this just for the extra mobility. Usually we would use it for food, but... Or we would sacrifice it, but no, we will keep it for now in the hopes of something better coming from this, please. Please. I was gonna say, just teleport away. You don't need to do this, leprechaun. Speaking of anime, I need to catch up on Yashahime. I'm behind like 3 episodes. Oh, my turkey!
hello.
What? Hello. Nick, I killed Anubis.
Nice.
And I've also managed to kill Holemec, like, twice today. Or once, at least. But, like, I've got a reliable strategy for Holemec now. But I want to just say, you can totally, if you got the bombs, you can totally cheat and not have to do the whole Holemec fight. If you can just get him to go and make a path of stairs for you.
Dance if you want to.
You know the back of the Holemec area where it's got that ladder?
Yeah.
If you bomb out a couple of areas for there to have Holemec go up it, if he raises you up to the hole in the area, you can pop in there.
Once you pop.
And once you pop, that's the end of the boss fight. You get the you get the reward for the boss fight, and then you just have to go and choose which door you go through.
Oh. Hey, I just learned what horny on main means.
Just. It's also very self-explanatory.
Really, all I
No.
want to do is just say gestures to my Twitter.
Yeah.
I thought it was main street, and it was some kind of like.
God.
I didn't really get it. I'm not gonna lie, but
Your main
Oh,
account.
sweetie.
then now I get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweetie.
I mean, I understood it in context mostly. I think I've been getting by fine, not understanding it fully. I want to point out I learned this because Zen tweeted out he just learned it, so and that is a boy with a college. And
But
a
Zen is
degree and a
also
real
like
job.
older than both of us.
Yeah,
Like by a good amount, I believe. Zen's in his like
Yeah.
30s, right?
I think he's in his mid-30s. Yeah.
He's like he's mistying it. I saw one person who was like, "It's weird being an old," and they were like 33. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, I never understand the people that are in their 30s and are like, I'm old. Like, people in their 30s are still relatively crazy half the time. At least that's when you can, like, fuck up your life really bad. It's like in your 20s, like, yeah, it's like in your 20s, you can get away with doing a lot of stupid shit. And then it's like in your 30s is where if you start to just really fuck up your game, you're fucking that save up too much. There's no backpedaling at that point. You might be able to fix it, but there's still going to be some damaged shit. Dude, the Holemec fight for phase 1 is so slow if you don't have enough bombs to just blow through the floor. It's like smash 1, move, smash 2, move.
I mean, you can smash a couple. You can go faster than this. It's just, this is a safe way.
That's what I mean, though. It's like, I would much rather do the safe way because, like, fight number 2 is fucking insane.
Can you not do the trick where you just stand next to him and he goes straight down, basically?
So I've brought this up, actually a little bit earlier, is there is a bug that you can see happen occasionally where if he smashes through an area with, like, a tile like where I'm standing on right now, right? If he does that, but there's a second one higher up, he can sometimes smash through 2 tiles to the side. And it's like, it's not a big bug, but it's enough of a bug that he will sometimes get you even if you're in a safe spot. And I've lost a couple of Holemec runs last night to the extra space being destroyed and crushing me, even though he wasn't even touching it. So you can't really do it as much. There is a really good way that you can do it, which is like, if you explode out the areas underneath and you throw a rope up, you can just hang out underneath it and it'll just slowly crash down. This is my least favorite part of the boss fight, though. I wish that there was a rock that I could see. Actually, I'll amend this. This part's not too bad, but the next part is really bad if you don't just use this to explode all the floors.
Okay, you want to know something really dumb? So I made another account on my computer for Rachel.
Yes.
Since I'm at work and she's home, so why not play games? Problem.
Get me out of the fucking hole.
You didn't. I can't believe that wasn't fall damage. That was so close. I feel like. But my sound shit. When I changed the default sound thing on her profile, it works and totally is fine. But then I have to go back to mine and switch it back every time.
I thought you were gonna say it's totally spies. I don't know why.
It's also totally spies. We have a guy at work that looks like a spy. He just always dresses like sunglasses and a big trench coat. He just started. We had no idea what he did. I just learned today he's a salesperson. But he seems nice. We got him, and we got another salesperson who looks like a child. It's very strange.
Like baby,
from me,
like they just have a baby face.
I think they are young, but also just look younger than they are.
I need a rock or something. He's not even doing the he's not even doing the thing where he normally spawns bombs and spits them out. He's just flying.
He's just flying around, yeah. Just wait to stay on the road, yeah. There you go.
He did almost crush me there.
That's fine.
Now he does the bomb thing. You fucker.
I'm having a screwdriver with the whipped cream vodka.
He knocked me off my rope.
I've had the whipped cream vodka in the freezer for like a month or 2 without buying orange juice, and it's useless without orange juice.
I like because with the whipped cream vodka and orange juice, it just tastes like a creamsicle.
I know. I'm drinking because you told me to. Yeah.
It's amazing.
You've made this one of my go-to drinks.
Thank you.
That whip just completely whiffed. Oh!
If I didn't have
I
to
took
work
fall damage from
tomorrow
that though.
6 a.m. I'd probably have one.
My Rachel gets up at 3 a.m. tomorrow.
Fuck that shit.
She just went to bed like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago.
Oh. Oh, Holemec, you fucker!
Oh,
He blew himself up.
But she has 3 weeks off during the holidays.
Whoa.
That's gonna be fun.
Holemec, you gotta stop, my dude.
This week is my hell week, so I work 6 days and 14-hour shifts every day. But come Christmas time, I have.
Oh! I took fall damage.
Christmas time, I have a full week off.
Get me out.
Which doesn't mean anything.
Oh.
Because you Tyler, but you know.
Yeah.
Because something tells me with the rising numbers in COVID, we're not going to be able to leave anytime soon.
Holemec, can you, like, not jump around as much? That'd be sick. What is this path thing that you're doing?
We're gonna use a vacation to try cocaine, we think. That sounds fun. Just a little bit.
As a treat. Oh my god, I just wanted to go in the hole. That's an Olmec size hole.
Our plan is to cook a lot.
Of meth. Oh my god, Olmec, you fucker. Just go in the Olmec size hole! It's right there! Like, we know that he can path, like, little tiny jumps. So, like, why is he just doing this to me? Oh my god. Oh! Don't, you son of a bitch. I fucking hate alien Olmec so much. Go in the hole! Go in the hole! It exists! You don't need to jump this big! Oh my god, I fucking hate Olmec so much. Okay.
Yeah, I love that I found.
I crushed me!
Tried dumb drugs with me. Oh, you're dead.
I see. That's what I mean. That little space in there. That's enough space for a spelunker to survive. But no.
Not a robot, dude. Robots can't squish up. They can't. There's nothing to suck in.
Look.
Don't ever do meth.
Look at that.
No, meth is a bad one. Yeah, that's a dumb one.
No needle drugs. That's kind of the big one.
Yeah, that too. That's also a big no. Yeah.
It's like anything that when you're taking it has a strong chance of just like actually fucking up your real bloodstream is probably a bad. Sure, hired help, you do you. You actually just like fuck me. Dude, there was a time earlier on in the run where a hired help somehow got a shotgun and I was like, this is the most scared I've ever been. And he didn't use it, except for one time when he shot it, and he shot it at nothing, so I don't know why he shot the gun. Like, I swear to God, hired helps are the scariest thing in this game. They're incredibly unpredictable, and you can't tell what they're going to do. And the fact that they won't let you just hold on to them pisses me off so much. It's like, I just want to hold you to make sure that I can sacrifice you, but...
I thought you would do more detail in this. It is called a sketch, you fucking cunt.
Jesus, really? What the fuck?
Hey, why is your concept art not like a finished product? I need to know.
My Rachel had someone at work yesterday. They got mad at her for not having sweater material in stock.
What?
That's all he said. Material
Where
that
does-
a sweater made out of.
Where does she do?
In the mornings, she's on the radio show as an assistant producer. And then some days she works at a craft store. Or a fabric store.
I just love the idea of like old craft ladies being just mad about nothing.
They
exactly.
are.
Yeah. She deals with like people that just like, you don't have this in stock. Like, oh, it's so dumb.
When I went to a craft store and they
retail.
didn't have the stuff in stock that they said they did on the website, I just went, well, okay, and then I just left. Like, that was it. I just went to a
that's the
different
thing.
store.
They have the stuff in stock that's on the website and stuff. Like they just walk in. They're old ladies. They don't check the website. They just walk in and go, "Do you have this?" And when you say no, they go, "Well, why not?" And they get upset.
Oh man, just I really want somebody to pull this, but with like fast food chains. Like they go to one
Right.
that's like sponsored by Pepsi, and they're just like, well, why don't you have Coke? because Pepsi are our distributor. But
You
why?
say that like that doesn't happen,
It
though.
definitely happens, yeah. I mean,
I've never
the opposite
experienced,
happened
I should say.
the opposite happened to my Rachel, where she went to get like something from Taco Bell that was discontinued like 2 years ago, and asked for it anyways. They were like, yeah, sure, and just made it anyways.
You see, in that though, like they can at least make the food usually, because it's the same materials. It's just.
Dude, if I go to a place and they have strawberry shakes, I will be like, make me strawberry milk. I know you can. I know you have the ability.
Just put whatever you use to make the shake in the milk.
In the milk.
It works. I love good strawberry milk.
Well, that's just like the other day when I just got randomly free food.
Oh yeah, that's still wild.
I'm so happy about that. I feel really bad whoever ordered that food and they don't have it.
Yeah, sucks for them, but hey.
Or like, but the thing is, it's my number that they called. It's not like they called the wrong, like they called my number and they showed up to my building. So I'm like, someone ordered me food. They had to have.
Or
Yeah.
alternatively, somebody was going to snake that food, and you got it instead.
Maybe.
I don't know because I didn't order it.
I
But you
have heard of people using like food delivery and like Uber apps and stuff out from under people, and then other people just going, okay, I'll just keep it.
It was just so weird. I mean, I wasn't mad. It was good.
Yeah, what was it?
It was a brunch burger.
What?
So it's like
Okay.
a burger with like a sunny side up egg inside of it.
God,
Delicious.
yes.
Onion rings that were extra crispy and a thing of mac and cheese. It was heaven.
I'm gonna
That
be
sounds amazing.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I like egg on like sandwich, right?
Dude,
But
r/put
it's
an egg.
gotta be
That's
cooked
separate.
the right way, because if you don't and you get like a mouthful of bad textured egg, it makes me want to puke. Like,
Or the entire back just like comes out. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I still gotta fix the audio on the Demon Souls. That's right.
Oh, that, yeah, I was gonna say, have you
I
fixed
just
Demon
opened it up.
Souls?
I opened it up and then it made that sound, and I was like, oh.
Because, like, if you do fix that and you do find all the settings right, please let me know, and then I'll download it too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play it for sure. I mean, especially with NL playing it now, I wanna be able to watch.
I watched one guy play through some of the new game of it, and he went back and he watched some of the original Demon Souls, and he's like, why would anyone ever play this? This looks like such a shitty game. Blue Point fixed this game. Like, why would anyone have ever played this? How did this make FromSoft any money? I was like, the fact that the game is still the same game, they just slapped a new coat of paint on it. Literally all the same, like, controls, several of the same bugs. They did
Yeah.
get rid of the item duping, which, good. But, like, other bugs are still in there, and etc. It's like, you're sitting there like, how did this game ever make FromSoft money? Because people played it and went, wow, this is a really fun game. They didn't just look at it and go, wow, this is really ugly. Like, this is a guy that's played Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3, and it's like, all of those games are, like, not that beautiful. Like, Dark Souls 3 has some, like, really captivating areas, and Dark Souls looks really nice, like, abstractly, but then you get up
None of them
close.
look close. Yeah,
It's
none of them
like,
do.
you look close, and there's literally seams in the environment.
Even the latest ones doesn't look that close. Yeah.
I will say the only like quote unquote Souls game that isn't really a Souls game that looked nice was Bloodborne.
Bloodborne is a Souls game, and yes, it looks very nice.
Bloodborne is very pretty. It,
Again, still, look at
But
close,
it
not so
also
good,
has
but
areas where you just look in the corners.
never
They
beat it.
exist people for 'em.
Never beat
I
it.
also never. Wait, no, I did beat it. Never mind.
I got to
I did- I
Rom.
did-
But here's the thing, Rom to me, that was my ending. That was my character arc.
Yeah.
Just that.
yeah.
The fact that
Oh,
it took
dude.
me 2 months.
No, you know those little nuclear throne like figures, like little tiny ones on Fangamer?
Yeah.
They're like 60% off right now, like $5 each.
What?
Some
That didn't
very
smash his
like,
core?
A bunch of them. I think it stopped right before it.
I'm mildly annoyed with having to follow this fucking man.
What are like nerd websites? You know,
Lunch, box lunch.
never heard of it.
Ugh!
It might just be a Rochester thing, but they do ship international.
There's one in Granville. That's around me. Wait, no, this is the. I meant like an online store. but like I guess this works. They do ship. I guess at the end of the day, yeah. What's the difference, you know?
Just take a
I want to
look,
whip
just take
him.
a gander.
I'm looking.
Because they have a lot of. Yep.
Yeah, never mind. You got me. Look at this.
Yep,
Look at this shit.
Yep. Is it something that I'm gonna like? Because guess who wanted to buy things off of there today? Yep, that's exactly what I was looking at. Fucking, they have. Listen. The one here has a Totoro one. They have a Totoro one, and when you put the hood up, it has Totoro ears.
Sheesh.
I wanted it so bad, but it was $60 for the 3X. It's the normal price if you're small. Nick.
Yeah.
Actually. I'm sorry. I actually, because I dropped coffee on my normal notebook that I carry at work because there was a spider and I got scared. So I went to box lunch, which is the only reason I said this, and because they had this notebook and I got it for $3.50. So let me show you this little doohickey. It has fucking corgis on it.
Wow, look at that. Yeah.
Isn't it adorable?
Oh, here, I'll show you what I got. Rachel for her birthday. I don't think it's gonna get here by her birthday though. So I'll get something else, dude.
Oh, get her a never.
Yes.
Never.
Oh. I mean, look.
Get it. You've chosen this fate since you told me you had a girlfriend there.
I mean, look, we can go into detail sometime. I'm okay with going into
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Tyler, we're leaving. Nick and I have to go have a conversation.
This is all treacherous.
Here's the thing. I don't talk to Rachel, so nothing would ever be brought up. I can't tell you things because you talk to Tyler all the time.
I don't have anybody to talk. Oh my god, you're alive. I don't have anybody to talk about all that with because I don't know, everyone around us knows her.
Oh my god, yeah, no. Fucking tell me everything.
I mean, this is acting like half the shit that, like, Rachel and I... Oh my god, what the fuck is this map? Have spoken about. Doesn't just end up in, like, you know, quiet whispers on stream anyway. What the fuck is this map?
Really good, right? It's her favorite Zelda too.
I love that.
I'm dead.
You just stood there and let it fall.
Well, I wanted to jump in and be like, can I get in there? And it did not work.
It looks like a Don't Starve, like the art style.
It does.
The character portrait, especially.
It's very sketchy, and I love it.
Yeah, I really like the art style. Here, I'll put this in the boys actually, because probably like.
Boys, Tyler would like it.
It's like if you're showing vaguely gothic art, like, I'm here with you.
Yeah.
It's kind of sketchy. It's really cute.
I like sketchy looks like this stuff.
It's kind of sketchy. Ah!
Don't like my art.
I couldn't get out of there.
I got myself this.
Oh, you're posting it in them boys. Not part. Oh, I love that.
Of the kingdom.
That's so cute. Do they have anything? Do you want to see what?
Just take a website.
So, for Christmas.
Fucking god damn it! I opened it up and I realized that it's Wind Waker, and I'm just like, fuck.
It'll come back.
It does all come back.
Like, just send us, because usually for each child, my parents usually spend $800 per child for Christmas.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
I spend $25 altogether on my parents. I think last year I bought my mom like a Bible guide and she like loved it. I'm like, yeah, okay, and then I bought my dad things to make his scotch cold that aren't ice. They're like these little cubes that you put into the freezer and they get cold and you can put them in the scotch and it doesn't water the scotch down, and there were fun shapes.
Oh, the metal ones?
Yeah, and he was so excited because there were fun shapes.
I mean, I do have an ice cube that looks like a penguin, so it's fair.
The ice cubes, there was a skull one. There was one that looked like a penis, which he thought was really funny. There was a strawberry one, which my mom stole.
I'm standing by the statement
another
of him
one.
just being a closet bisexual.
We went to Colorado for a week.
Yeah.
And
we know.
him and his friend gave me $200 to leave for 3 hours. I'm pretty sure they fucked.
But like I do love the idea of just kind of like buy my parents shit. They spend hundreds of dollars on us, and it's like that's the way it should be.
Yeah. So my parents were like, send us a couple of things that you want, right? And my favorite kind of thing, first off, love Etsy. Second off, I love anything watercolor. So we sent them this. They're gonna get me this.
Watercolor stuff on Etsy is really expensive usually.
This is
cheap.
$6.
Cheap. What the fuck?
Yep.
Tiny? Frosted. Excuse me.
This could go
And
bad.
so that was super cute, right?
Oh, it didn't go bad.
You realize this is a download, right? This is the pattern. This is the pattern of that. It's not the actual product.
I said that to them. All right.
I was about to say this is $6 for a cross stitch poster.
Good thing you read. Anyway. And then I sent them this.
Okay, can I?
Just
finagle
because
this?
I don't need mugs, but I just love how
No!
how no
I can't
faces
get to the cat before the lava,
fucking
but the
face
lava got
looks
me.
in the cup.
Rip.
Was in the office for 2 hours and got 0 calls.
Oh yeah, you're in the office now? Are you back? Because didn't Ohio just like your governor is pretty good, aren't they?
Can we talk about the fact that the U.S. is like, hey everybody, it's time to get back to work as we have record numbers of COVID cases.
No,
like,
well, Michigan has the opposite. We're sending a lot of people home right now.
Yeah. We no longer have the shuttle service, which means we have 6 people that don't have a job right now.
I need to ask about Michigan, Nick.
Okay. There's a lot of shit going on right now.
Like, are your Republicans just ready to go to jail for perjury?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because that's
Wait,
really,
what's happening?
So, like a couple of days ago, or I guess a week ago now-ish.
Here's the thing. Does that have to do with election bullshit?
Yeah, but it's funny.
Okay.
They signed a thing saying that they like certified the vote and that it was official, basically. That like all of the votes were in the right
It's worth
place.
noting for Detroit. It's important to this. Because
Yeah.
Blue vote, obviously.
Yeah, and so when they certified the vote, it does say on the information for, you know, the certificate, like, under penalty of perjury, which is a major, you know, actual...
It's a federal offense, yes.
Yeah. So they are now rescinding their certifications.
One of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, one person is saying that he signed it under duress.
Which I don't believe you.
I do not believe.
I can't wait until he says that he signed it under the duress of the Black Panthers of Detroit. And just get it even more crazy.
The whole
I don't know,
country is just shit. I mean, again, it could you could be dealing with the fact that my dad thinks that COVID's dealing with is getting us ready for the Antichrist.
Yeah, I was telling Nick about how like it's not even the right type of like the biblical stuff, and I can't believe I just walked right in front of that dog twice. Dude, I got to like fucking 6'4" today or 6'3", and it was just like that skill is gone for me after like one try getting there.
The vaccine is the number of the beast.
Yeah,
What?
what's up with a lot of the right-wing people being anti-vaxxers, but then also Trump saying that he's gonna have a vaccine?
Yeah,
Because they don't have like a level of cognitive dissonance. They just don't have it.
we're not gonna get the vaccine, but everybody else should. You know, did you see it? Because like a lot of people are like,
Everybody
they're
else
obviously
should get it except for me.
a lot of people are like, hey, they're not gonna be able to get the vaccine to everybody at first. It's gonna be like, everybody's like, well, we think that the workers should get it first, and I'm like, and then other people are like, which I agree with the other side, which is like, we should give it to people who are more immune, who can get sick quicker.
No, yeah, that
Like,
makes sense. Never mind,
It's like, it's like, don't give it to me, a 20-something. Give it to, like, some 6-year-old woman who has breathing issues already. Like, give that to her. And if the vaccine fucks up, she dies, and I'm fine. But, like, I don't know. And everybody's getting like, no, I want it. No, I'm like, you know who's gonna get it first? The people who have big money and can pay for it first. They're gonna be the ones who get it first. We're not gonna get it for, like, a year.
They're going to tell everybody not to get it, and then they're going to get it themselves. Like, you're
Yeah.
going to have, like, your Koch brothers type guys being like, nobody get the vaccine. I went to get the vaccine.
It's just this whole, everything's dumb. I don't think things should close down again. Completely. I don't. But I do think, I don't know.
It might
Like,
be one
I
of
mean-
those inevitabilities, though, right? There was a snake in my boot.
Part of me is like, we should close down. I think, like, because we should just do what the UK did. It's like, we closed down 4 weeks, nobody can go do anything.
That's what we
I
tried, though.
And,
Listen, I don't think following the UK's example is great here with Boris
No.
Johnson at the helm. Like,
We did that for months and it didn't work.
you know what we should do? And just, whoever dies, dies. Everything closes. Absolutely everything. Everything. Hospitals, it's like, are you in the hospital right now? And you have whatever,
dude, this
you're
is
gonna die.
fucked.
That's
Why-
an option in, oh my god, what have you done? You're stuck there. There's
No,
way.
I'm not.
Oh my god, you're not. Never mind, you're right.
1 in a million times I have a good Spelunky play, and it's like, that was one of them.
Oh, what game is it? Frostpunk, I think. There's an option sometimes where you can just like kill people that are sick, and it's like people will get mad. But
Let's
oh, by the way,
ignore that. Who cares?
big War Thunder update.
I got an email about that.
Okay. So here's the thing.
What is
I
War
thought.
Thunder?
That was planes.
Excuse me. Planes, yeah.
Oh, planes.
Yeah, planes,
See,
right,
I thought it was planes
It was
this
planes.
entire time.
Hey, yeah, thanks. And now it has battleships. But I
Ooh.
saw it yesterday on Steam, and I meant to send it to you, and I forgot. And then I got the email, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's right." But yeah, apparently the update's really big. I kind of want to try it again.
I wish I could play.
You can. That game has crossplay.
Oh my
PlayStation.
god.
You would just have to download it again.
That's
Is
right.
that game officially not spyware for the Russians anymore?
Oh yeah, whatever happened with that?
Can we get like a citation on whether or not that game is being used for spyware?
But Tiny Plane.
You know, all the DLC is only $320. It's actually.
I'm not buying the DLC.
Paradox
Oh, yeah.
is sitting there just like, how are they doing this?
It's actually not. That's like their DLCs are usually it's more expensive.
Jokingly,
Someone's-
I say we should have gotten into World of Warships because there was the Warhammer DLC for it. But then after the Warhammer DLC, there was the Transformers DLC, and then after that, there was like the Boys DLC.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like, who the fuck is like coming up with these like Warhammer makes sense. You can be like a boat that looks like a spaceship, but like, what the fuck is the Boys doing in World of Warships?
Dude, the French pack of planes, $10. The Japanese pack of planes, $15. They know weebs will spend a little more.
Maybe there's also more planes.
Yeah, because gestures to my wall.
Dude, your wall is
Of
fucked.
course. It
Yeah, I was
looks
thinking
great.
today.
Here's the thing though, I can never invite somebody in here that isn't an anime fan, or at least knows that anime exists, because they're gonna think, like, anytime I have to have maintenance in here, I'm like, fuck. What, my bedroom? Nothing. There's nothing on the walls. Ever.
I mean, we have blankets everywhere. I guess that's our only weird thing, really.
I mean, you have the skulls.
Yeah, the skulls look awesome. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's
Where's
still
the-
like, if I walked in and it
not.
was like, let's say July, and I saw that, I'd just be like, Halloween decorations up a little late, huh?
Dude, they don't even look like Halloween decorations. So. I mean, they do, but
Oh, listen, Halloween all year.
we still have the spider web up. Admittedly, that.
Did you see that jacked up smash that he just did?
I have no room to talk because I'm one of those people that's just like, I love Christmas and I'll leave my Christmas tree up until the snow's gone, so.
We are
Get
gonna
ready. Get ready for that when I move in, Tyler.
Brandy already put his stuff up, and I'm pretty mad.
Shut up.
No, I'm mad because it got glitter all over my floor.
I don't fucking care. Shut up. Christmas.
My floor.
Christmas. Dude, when I move up there, we're decorating the fucking front lawn.
Oh yeah, I
I-
forgot.
By we, I mean me, because you won't participate.
My mom decorates the lawn and shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah. By we, I mean me, because you will not participate.
It's not a problem, though.
Christmas.
I forgot to take a picture of myself to show that
Those look really cool.
Doesn't it just look
Ah!
good?
Ah!
You should just-
Ah!
Wait, what color is
Ah!
That's red.
Oh, yeah.
you're-
it? Leave
What?
that up. Ooh.
White. White.
Do you know what you could do with that and it would look super cool? if you
Wait.
get
What the fuck is this? Mecha Olmec? Olmec is an alien?
You guys seen this before?
No, 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 no! That time it didn't work out so well.
Oh, that time you died. Okay.